the Bible's supposed to be read precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little, to get the understanding. Christianity, religion told you just read the whole Bible and pray on it. No, that ain't how you do it. God got instructions on how to read it. So pastors, your leaders refuse to go with this Bible to give you the solution. Right now, today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies. You're not African. You're not black. You're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. According to the Bible. And it's time you went out of sleep. Christianity is a damn cure. Christianity is a curse to our people. Do you understand what you are listening to is the Bible?
And your reality, now guess what? This is reality. This is reality. We're going to show you what. You have destroyed yourself.
So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Have we seen any change? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhoods?
Et ça fait l'eau à Haïti, soit où est un pile cyclone qui bat Haïti. C'est Madichon. L'eau à Haïti, tombe les terres qui bat Haïti. Madichon. Et ça fait l'eau à Haïti, on prend des sacs de riz qui plastique. C'est Madichon. On manger de la boue pour viande. C'est Madichon. Mon Dieu, j'ai appris. Libre, mais Madichon encore. Mais tout, si nous pas écouter c'est bon Dieu nous, si nous pas faire tout ça, moi ben nous faire l'autre jeudi, si nous pas suivre le règlement, moi ben nous même à dit chaud, là-bas nous, et puis quand tomber sur nous, toute Madichon ça c'est cyclone, c'est tomber les terres, tout ça qui bat Haïti, nous fait indépendance en 1804, et on paye en bien litéyé, et pas on paye pauvre toujours, on paye malheureux lié, parce que on a Madichon, ou pour qu'on suive le règlement bon Dieu, ou pour qu'on marche bon chemin, comme Isaïe 29, verset 1. Parce qu'on peut qu'on connaît qui mounouye. Parce que jour d'aujourd'hui, on va les têtes haïtiens, bon Dieu pas content de vous. Il pas attendez. Parce qu'il n'est pas content haïtien. Pas de mot haïtien dans la Bible. Si bon Dieu qui a créé toute bagaille, tout ciel là, toute bête, tout peuple, il n'est pas chaque nom. Pas de haïtien, pas de dominicain, pas de mexicain, américain noir, pas de mot ça dans la Bible. C'est leur prier notre façon ça. Il n'est pas qu'à attendre pour eux. Parce que juste le délai, on va voir les têtes de l'autre nation, il faut qu'on connaisse. Esaïe 59, verset 1. Esaïe 59, verset 1. Quand il y en a blé, ça prophète Esaïe te dit comme nous lit. Esaïe, chapitre 59, verset 1. Non, c'est pas parce que c'est appartenant. Force qui fait li pas venir délivrer nous. Et pas parce que bon Dieu pas de force li pas délivrer nous côté nous l'esclavage. Ben, how you doing, brother? What's your name? Vous parlez créole? Oh man, come on here. C'est Jerham Mouye. Vous avez une question? Yeah. Oh, you come to English? You got an English Bible? Yahusha? Okay. Give me that in Psalms 138 and verse 2. Let's see about the name. You said the name. The question is, do we have to believe in what the Yahusha, or Jesus Christ? Give me Psalms 138 and 2. Let's see what we're supposed to believe in. Read. Psalm chapter 138, verse 2. I will worship toward the holy temple. Now this is King David saying he will worship towards the holy temple. At the time he was in Jerusalem, so he faced the temple. Right now we all scattered all over the world, right? So we can't worship towards the temple. So we got to worship towards the east, towards Jerusalem. So we would worship towards, meaning we'll pray towards the east. Read. And praise thy name for thy loving kindness. So he said, I'm going to praise thy name for the loving kindness. Some people say Yahushua. Some people say Jesus Christ. Some people say Yahweh. So it don't matter. He said Yah name. So it's multiple names. Read, because it's just titles. That's all it means. Different titles, that different dialects. Read. And for thy truth. And for the truth is the law. Because let me get you an extra question before I continue. When they crucified Jesus Christ, the Pilate, the king, he put the name of the crime. Every time they crucify, they put the crime of the crime you did. That's why they crucify you. They had Greek, Latin, and Hebrew. So it's different names, and all pronounce his name differently. You see what I'm saying? Some say Yahushua, Jesus Christ. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Hold on, let me finish the point. Read.
For thou hast magnified thy word.
You have magnified. What does magnify mean? Make more important. Yeah. He has magnified. Read that, magnify what?
For thou hast magnified thy word above all thy name.
No, some of the name.
Above all thy name.
Read. There's one more? That's it. That's it. So above all the name. So what is he saying right there? No, read it again for the brother.
I will worship toward thy holy temple and praise thy name for thy loving kindness and for thy truth. For thou hast magnified thy word.
Thy what?
Thy word.
Thy what?
Thy word above all thy name.
That means Yehoshua, Yahweh, Jesus Christ. So what is he putting above the names? The word. Now let's find out what's the word. John 6:63. You said, so he said I'm going to put the word above the name, because I'm going to give you an example. You got a son? Okay, if I have you got a little cousin, little brother, little nephew. You tell your nephew don't go outside. Your nephew know your name, right? But if your nephew happens to forget your name, or no, he know your name, but then he doesn't listen to what you say. You tell him don't go outside. You come home, you see him outside. What does it matter he know your name? Did he listen to what you just told him to do? So what are you going to do? You might go and discipline him. But are you going to get mad at him for knowing your name or not listening to what you said? You see my point? That's why he said he magnified the word above the name. Now let's find out what the word is. Read.
John chapter 7 verse 63. It is chapter 6 verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing.
He said it is a spirit that quickeneth. Quickeneth means change. It is the spirit that changes. The flesh meaning sin don't profit you nothing. Read.
The word.
The what?
The word.
Because he said I magnified that word above all the names we know under the earth. He said the word, read,
that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So when we read this Bible, what we give it to you? Read it again for the brother. He said, I magnify. I don't want to move on to priest. I want him to understand the scripture before we move on. Read verse 63 again.
It is the spirit that quickeneth.
He's going to tell you what the spirit is. Because remember I said the spirit change. It is your spirit that change. Read.
The flesh profited nothing.
Sin don't profit you nothing. Meaning fornication, adultery, robbing your brother, hating your brother. Those don't profit you nothing but death. Remember the wages of sin is what? Death. Read.
The words that I speak unto thee.
The words that we speak, because whose words we going? Where we getting it from? Where we getting the word from? The Bible. So whose words is this? God's word. So he said the words. See that again?
The words that I speak unto thee, they are spirit.
They are spirit. Because remember he said the spirit that changed. So the words he's saying is what? It doesn't change. He said they are what?
They are spirit.
The words that say the words.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit.
So what's the spirit? Read it again.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So the words he's speaking to you, the words we read out of this Bible, they are spirit and they are life. So now let's find out what the word is. Give me that in Matthew 7:21. What you have?
Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word.
According to what?
According to this word.
What are you talking about? The words of the Bible. Read.
It is because there's no light in them.
Is there no light in you? So if you dealing in sin or dealing just on a name, like you said, or Yehoshua, as long as you ain't following the laws, it don't matter what you call the Most High or Christ. You see what I'm saying? Because he magnified the word above the name. You understand that, brother? So what should we be doing? Should we be focused on the name or what? What we should be focused on? There you go, brother. So now let's find out what the message is. Give me that in Matthew 7:21. Yeah, Matthew 7:21. We should be focused on the word. Because what the word tells us, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery. You see all these things, we got to focus on that. Then because you can get the name all you want, but if you're still in sin, what does it profit you? You see what I'm saying? Read.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 21. Not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord.
Because there's a lot of brothers called Yahweh. That's like saying Lord, Lord. It's a lot of brothers got different names, but he said not everyone what?
Not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Why does he say that? Because everybody's saying, Lord, Lord, Yahushua, Yahweh, Yahweh, Muhammad Shin, Yahweh. When you say that, they ain't keeping the word. That's why he's telling you, not everyone who say that going to get into the kingdom, read.
But he that do the will of my Father which is in heaven.
The ones who do the will is the word. Now let's get a law. You know you Israel, what tribe you from? You Levi. But let me prove that thus says the Lord. So you can now, when somebody asks you, you'll be able to show them on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Show them what the will is first.
Oh, Isaiah 40 and 1. That's right. Because he say, remember Matthew 7:21, he say, it's those who say, it's not those who say, Lord, Lord, that are entering the kingdom, but it's those that do the will. Let's find out what the will is. Read.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 8. I delight to do thy will, oh my God.
He's delight to do thy will. That's Psalms 40 and 8. He said, I delight to do thy will. This King David talking again. Read.
Yea, thy law is within my heart.
Thy what?
Thy law is within my heart.
So what is the will, brother? The will? What is the will of God? Read it again.
I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law is within my heart.
So what is the will? Law. The law. The laws of God. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Now let me tell you why we don't know this. I'm going to explain to you because we asked you what you said you think you heard you Levi. Let's prove, thus says the Lord, why we Israel and why we don't know we Israel. Deuteronomy 28, 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hearken mean what? If you don't listen to God, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
No, some of his commandments.
All his commandments. And his statutes.
Statute mean laws. So you got to do the commandments, not just the 10, but the sub-laws, the statutes, which is the sub-laws that go with it. Because let me ask you a question. Is raping is part of the 10 commandments? But there's a law about the rape. That's that statute. You see what I'm saying? So because people always say it's the 10 commandments. No. It's over 613 laws, right? 613. There you go. Read.
We shall command thee this day that all these curses.
That all these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It's over 613. Because I just asked you one question. One law is it lawful for you to rape somebody? It's not. But is it part of the 10 commandments? But that's a law. You want to see that law in the Bible?
Pull it out. Show them.
Leviticus 21. Yeah, okay, let's get that. What is it? Leviticus?
Deuteronomy 22.
22, 25. Hold on, I'm going to tackle that first question, then we're going to go to the next one. Give me Deuteronomy 22, 25.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25.
Because the question is it a law to not rape? You know constantly you're not supposed to rape, but is that in the Bible? We're going to prove that in the Bible. Read.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel,
you find a betrothed. Betrothed means if you find a woman that's promised to someone else. Meaning today they call that engaged. Read.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her,
he what?
And the man force her.
So if you get a woman and you force yourself upon her, what that is? What that called? That's rape. Read.
And lie with her.
And lie with her. Read.
Then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
So if you rape somebody, your judgment is death. You see what I'm saying? That's a law in the Bible, but that's not part of the 10.
Read on. Read on.
Yeah, read on. Hold on. I'm not saying you really do. But the topic subject matter is rape. Is that in the Bible? Read.
But unto the damsel,
but unto the woman that got raped, read.
Thou shalt do nothing.
We shouldn't kill her. Why wouldn't she? Why shouldn't we kill her? She's innocent. Exactly. Read.
There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
So raping somebody is what? Because he said there's no sin in her. So what that say raping mean? What does rape is contrary to God? Is it what? It's sin. Sin. So what is sin? Against the laws of what? Of God. There you go. All praises. Now let's go back to Deuteronomy 28, 15. Let's go back. Now you know that raping is a sin. But it's not part of the 10 commandments. But it's a law we're supposed to keep. You get that? There you go. That's what you mean by statutes. Now go ahead. Deuteronomy 28 and 15 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes.
The statutes is the laws that go with the commandments, because it's over 16 and 13. One of the statutes is, thou shalt not rape, because that's a sin. Read.
We shall command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now, what we're proving is, you Israel from the tribe of Levi. He said, curses going to come upon us. Who Moses was talking to in the wilderness? What did he call them? Let's get that. Deuteronomy 1:1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
No, all Haitian.
All Israel.
So who Moses was talking to? Yeah, Israel. Now let's go to, now just read one of the curses. Now Moses said, Israel, if you don't listen to God's commandments and laws, he's going to curse you. Let's read one of the curses, verse 37.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
We're going to become an astonishment, meaning other nations will look at us. Look at these people. They're astonished about us because we sag our pants. We fight against each other. We black on black crime. Brother, step on your shoes. You ready to shoot them? That's an astonishment to other nations, because other nations don't do that amongst them brothers. You'll never see a Chinese fight another Chinese for stepping on his shoes. That's the astonishment, because we don't have no love amongst each other. There's no nothing but hatred. You see a brother, you ready to fight him because he looked at you wrong. Read. A proverb. A proverb. What's a proverb? Meaning, if you want to hide something from a nigga, where you put it? That's a proverb, brother. You ever see the Puerto Rican in the 3P what? 3P soup. That's a proverb amongst the Puerto Ricans. Watermelons. They like eating what? Cat. Haitians like eating what? That's a proverb. They like eating cats. That's proverb. Read.
And a byword.
And a byword. What's a byword? What's a byword? Byword is calling yourself Haitian. Calling yourself nigga. Puerto Rican. Dominican. Mexican. African American. Anything outside of your God-given nationality, God-given name, is a byword. They ain't calling you Israel from the tribe of Levi.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's that about. Read again, all through.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
Amongst who?
All nations.
Who's the all nation? The Arabs, the Caucasians, the Japanese, the Koreans, the Chinese, the Africans. All these nations know who we are, but they call us niggas. Haitians, Puerto Rican, Dominican. So you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, what we proving today? You are what? Or what? What tribe? What name of the God? What Moses called? The Israelites. Your nation of Israelites from the tribe of Levi. The Haitians come from the tribe of Levi. Look at the sign. Lift this up for me, soldier. The Haitians, we the 12 tribes of Israel. The so-called African Americans, they come from the tribe of Judah. The Benjamin, West Indians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, no, not Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Bahamians, Trinidadian, Benjamin. Haitians come from Levi, so on and so forth. We the 12 tribe of Israel. Your nationality is Israel. Your tribe is Levi. You see it? You understand that? Hebrew is just a language, so you won't say Hebrew is a language. Okay. Yeah, put it down. Now, so what's your nationality again? Nationality. Israel. Tribe. According to the Bible. Yeah, the tribe is Levi. So why don't we know this? Why don't we know this according to the Bible? Why don't we know this? God cursed us. He cursed us. Read that. Let me ask you a question. How did the Haitians get to the land of Haiti? Let's read that in the Bible. They mock it. It's mocking. They're just mocking us. They put a name Jesus on the first boat and it came. That's all it is.
Showing you that you are the people of the book.
That's just proving that you are the Israel. That's all it is. Read that. Let's prove that's in the Bible that happened to us, because that happened in 1619. Read that 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with sheep.
With what?
With sheep.
So who you know went on slavery on 1619 on cargo slave ships? Who went on slavery in 1619? Or 1492? Who was these people then? What nation of people you know went to? Because I just asked you, how did the Haitians get on to Haiti? You said what? They went on what form of transportation? So who was the people that? There you go. The blacks. The blacks. It's not just Haitians. The Jamaicans, the African Americans, the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans and Native Americans happened in 1492, 100 years before us. Give me Genesis 49. Let's see how you know the tribe. Yeah. You're right. The book Genesis 49 is a map. And it tells you where everybody would be in the last days. Genesis 49 and 1. Read.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 1.
Let's prove that it's a map. Read.
And Jacob called unto his son.
Jacob called all his sons. These are some. Hold that up for me again. Jacob is our forefather. His name was changed into Israel. You know that? His name was changed into Israel. Read.
And said, gather yourselves together.
So these are Jacob's sons: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Reuben, Gad, Zebulun. These are his 12 sons. He says, all my sons come together. Read.
That I may tell you that which may fall before you in the last days.
He said, come together. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to y'all in the last days. This is how you know today is the last days, because we're realizing we're Israel. We're waking up to knowing that we Jacob's son.
Right.
Read. Verse 4, verse 5.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 5. Simeon and Levi.
Simeon and Levi. These two nations right here. Read.
Our brethren.
Our what?
Our brethren.
Why would he say Simeon and Levi are brethren? They already know they're brothers. You see them? You see my point? There you go. Remember, there you go. Because in Haiti, what nation you know out of all these tribes are still together?
Dominicans and Haitians.
Because they're in the same island. That's what he's saying. Read.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. What is that going into? Letting you know what? What is the main religion in Haiti?
Besides Catholicism.
Huh?
Besides Catholicism.
But besides Christianity, besides Catholicism.
What?
Voodoo. Read that again.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
So Simeon and Levi, instrument of cruelty on their habitation. Haitians do the voodoo, and what the Dominicans do? Santeria. You see what I'm saying? He's letting you know the map of where you're going to be in the last days. Read.
Oh, my soul, come not into their secret.
Meaning the spirit of Jacob, the spirit of Christ ain't in the habitation of Levi and Simeon. Why? Because they still dabbling into different philosophies, different gods, because voodoo is a different god. It's a different religion. The first commandment says, thou shalt not put no other god before me. That's why we dabble in. That's how we prove. So how do we know we Levi? Based on Genesis 49, it tells you. And Deuteronomy 33 also. You see what I'm saying? You understand that? Exactly. Now, let me get some laws. Give me that Numbers 15:38. Yeah, put it down. Numbers 15:38. Now, let me tell you why we don't. Now that you know you're Israel, Deuteronomy 10 and 12 first, and hold that. Because now you know you're Israel, what we must do now is just know it and walk around. There you go. There you go. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
You got a question, brother? Come. Yeah, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which are commanded this day for thy good.
So we must do what? We must keep the commandments and the statutes.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.